So I recently made a video about a CPAP battery pack that I made out of a lawnmower battery, and rightfully folks noted that it was not very portable. So I wanted to show you this updated one that I have. This is just a regular phone charging battery pack. This one's about 20,000 milliamp hours, and you can see here that it supports PD at 12 volts, 1.5 amp, which is about 18 watts. So it's not out of the ordinary. It's not particularly powerful. I would recommend you go with something like a 65 watt, which doesn't cost a whole lot more, and I can put a link to that in my description. But the most important part is that this CPAP uses a barrel connector. It just so happens that this is reverse polarity, but you can figure that out, and I can make another video on how to determine that. And what I needed to get was a reverse polarity adapter, but what we need is barrel to USB-C, and I didn't know these existed, but they do. So I'll show you how this works. You plug in here, USB-C, and then this has a little control on it, and you can choose between a number of different states, 5, 9, 12, like that. So we'll leave it on 12 for now. My battery pack doesn't support those higher voltages, which is why I gave that little error. So it's on 12, and this should fire right up. Yeah, it does. Perfect. And there it is going. Now what I want to show you is how much it draws. So I have a little battery pack connector, or sorry, ammeter. It's a USB-C ammeter. Plug that in there. Plug this in here. You should see it turn on, and also show how much it's drawing. So depending on how much air I let through, you can see it's kind of 12 volts, 1 amp. It's kind of hovering around 8 to 15-ish watts. And with this battery pack last year, I camped for 2 nights, and I assure you this battery pack did not cost very much. So you could carry a couple of them in a backpack, and you could go for as long as you want. Now, one thing to note is I don't use the humidification features of my CPAP when I go, and that's okay because we camp in the summer and near a lake, and that's perfectly fine. I've found that humidification is a nice to have, but if you're camping, it's just fine to not have it. So I'll put links to this cable and this adapter in my description below, and they're affiliate links, so I make a little bit of money, helps me make these videos. And yeah, thanks for watching, appreciate it.